placed in there. All you got to do is scan that QR code and you'll have a chance to win a ticket to Rapid Speedway just by checking out the Lyon County Reporter and New Century Press. Happy birthday, Raylyn Luthold. Raylyn celebrating 8 years.
Heat race number 1 of 3. Sebas McGraphics USRA Hobby Stocks under green here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. We'll try this again. Chad Koiker in the 88 machine, Brandon Jurens in the 19 machine, side by side as we exit turn number 2. It will be Brandon Jurens to the early race lead. Jurens in the red and white 19 machine, Koiker in the green and white 88 with Levi Vanderweyde coming through over on the top side. And that white number 8 machine, Vanderweyde moving in to second spot. Levi Vanderweyde moving into that second spot. Brian Clausen wants to go along for the ride, and he will. Clausen up to third position. Koiker back to fourth. USRA Hobby Stocks presented by Sebas McGraphics of Sanborn. Heat race number 1 of 3, and Brandon Jurens, your race leader. Brandon Jurens with the race lead. Levi Vanderweyde, Brian Clausen, your top 3. And it looks like for that fourth position, Caden Wessel's going to move to the outside of Chad Koiker for fourth. Todd Ewell going to go along for the ride as well. Shuffling Koiker to the back of the pack. Brandon Jurens, your race leader. Brandon Jurens with the race lead in the red and white 19 machine. Levi Vanderweyde, Brian Clausen, your top 3 on the field. Caden Wessel's running in that fourth spot under attack from Todd Ewell in the 11T machine. USRA Hobby Stocks presented by Sebas McGraphics, Sanborn, Iowa. 2 to go this time by. With 2 to go, Brandon Jurens, your race leader. Jurens, Vanderweyde, and Clausen, 1, 2, and 3, followed by Wessels, Ewell, and Koiker. Heat race number 1 of 3 for the USRA Hobby Stocks. White flag is out for Brandon Jurens. Jurens, Vanderweyde, and Clausen running 1, 2, and 3. Sebas McGraphics of Sanborn bringing you the USRA Hobby Stocks Heat race number 1 of 3. Checkers coming out this time around the 19 machine of Brandon Jurens.
Brandon Jurens looking good in that new red paint scheme, taking home heat race number 1 in our Hobby Stocks. Levi Vanderweyde from the back of the pack all the way up to second. Brian Clausen in third. You got Caden Wessels coming home in that fourth spot ahead of Todd Ewell, rounding out your top 5. Heat race number 2 coming to the raceway now on the pole position out of Harrisburg, South Dakota. The 3J, that is James Adams. Outside of row number 1, driving the number 10 car out of Brandon, that is Blake Sneakloff. Inside of row number 2, out of Rowena, driving the 18K, it is Landon Crone. And outside of him, out of Rock Rapids, the 83 star, it is Devin Van Veldhuizen. Inside row number 3, that is Tracy Haluska, and the number 86 out of Worthing, South Dakota. 20B of Josh Bradley and Cameron Jurens in the 19C.
As we're going racing right away, he raced number 2 of 3 USRA Hobby Stocks presented by Sebas McGraphics of Sanborn, Iowa. James Adams jumping out to that early race lead here in the second of 3 heat races, making his way up through the middle into that second position on the field. The number 83 machine of Devin Van Veldhuizen. Van Veldhuizen moving into that second position. Landon Crone running in third. Bradley fourth with Haluska coming with a bullet in that number 86 machine from the 5th spot. James Adams, your race leader in the 3J, coming down to complete lap number 2. James Adams as Landon Crone moves into second spot. Bradley looking to the inside of Van Veldhuizen for that third position. Haluska wants to play as well. A little bit of contact. Everybody straight and A-OK for the time being. Tracy Haluska, the benefactor, as he'll move into that second position after that battle got tight off the exit of turn number 2. Still tight as they're going 3 wide off into 1 for that third position. James Adams, your race leader of the multicolored 3J machine, exiting turn number 3. Tracy Haluska running in second spot. Bradley, Van Veldhuizen, and Crone. USRA Hobby Stocks heat race number 2 of 3. Adams, Haluska, Bradley, Van Veldhuizen, Krohn. Stevens McGraphics of Sanborn bringing you the USRA Hobby Stocks here at the Rapid Speedway. 1 to go for James Adams. James Adams, your race leader. He's got him covered here tonight. He raced number 2 of 3, coming off of 4. Your heat race winner, James Adams.
James Adams grabbing heat race number 2. Tracy Haluska coming home in the 2nd spot. Josh Bradley in 3rd. Devin Van Veldhuizen in 4th. And Landon Krohn rounding out your top 5. Doris, I know Eric's out of Laverne, but he's got to change it in my race pass. He's not a Rushmore guy anymore. He's a Laverne, Minnesota
He'll
guy.
always be a Rushmore guy.
How do you ever get rid of that heritage?
Can't get rid of it.
I just don't want Doris to yell at me.
Right. We can't incur that wrath this early in the season.
She's probably watching at home. She's probably babysitting.
Could be. 3rd and final heat race for the USRA Hobby Stocks. We're under green here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Stevens McGraphics from Sanborn bringing you the USRA Hobby Stocks. And jumping out to the early race lead, Corey Probst in the 75C machine. Side-by-side battle for 2nd, Dustin Gulbranson and Eric Gall. Gall with the advantage as they hit it to turn 3, coming off of 3 and into 4. Gulbranson down low, Gall up top, and Eric Gall still in that 2nd spot. As the 81 machine of Dylan Vanentop looking to come through as well, following Gall up top. Corey Probst, your race leader. Probst, Gall, Gulbranson, and Vanentop. Vanentop looking to get to the outside of Dustin Gulbranson. 3rd and final heat race, USRA Hobby Stocks here tonight at the Rapid Speedway opening night for the 2022 season. Corey Probst, your race leader, followed by Eric Gall. Gall and Probst, a little bit of contact off the exit of turn number 2. Everybody A-OK as Gall is right on that back bumper of the 75C machine. Probst and Gall, 1 and 2. Vanentop, Gulbranson, your top 4. As Vanentop looking to the outside of Dustin Gulbranson. Travis Vanentop up top, Dustin Gulbranson down low. Corey Probst continues with the race lead. Corey Probst, Eric Gall, Travis Vanentop, Dustin Gulbranson, and Dylan Vanentop. White flag is out. 3rd and final race for the USRA Hobby Stocks. Stevens McGraphics of Sanborn bringing you the USRA Hobby Stocks. Good battle going for position at the back of the pack with Marnie DeBoer and Spencer Sproke. Checkers fly this time around. Corey Probst, your heat race winner.
Corey Probst with heat race number 2. Eric Gall coming home in that 2nd spot. Travis Vanentop in 3rd. Dustin Gulbranson 4th. And Dylan Vanentop rounding out your top 5. Row number 3 to the inside, the 22E of Eric Gall. Outside him, the 19 of Brandon Jurens. Row 4 to the inside, it's the 86 of Tracy Haluska. To his outside, the 75C of Corey Probst. Inside row number 5, the number 6 of Dustin Gulbranson. And outside him, the 83 of Devin Van Veldhuizen. Row number 6, it's the 3J of James Adams. And to his outside, the 14K of Bryant Clausen. Todd Ewell in the 11T starts to the inside of row 7, the 18K of Landon Krohn. Dylan Vanentop and Chad Goiker in row 8. Blake Sneakloff, Marnie DeBoer, Nick Brady, Carson Jurens, and Spencer Sproke.
Green flag is in the air. USRA Hobby Stock, a feature here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. 15 laps of distance for this Hobby Stock. Ed Bradley off to the early race lead. as they make their way into turns number 3 and 4. Levi Vanderweyde looking down low for a piece of that race lead. Vanderweyde looking to win the drag race down the front stretch. Bradley will hold him off for the time being. Vanderweyde and Bradley side by side for the race lead. Eric Gall, Travis Vandertop, Caden Wessels here, top 5. 1 lap down, USRA Hobby Stock A feature. Hobby Stocks presented by Sebas McGraphics, Sanborn, Iowa. Eric Gall looking to come through the middle. Josh Bradley holding on to the race lead. Bradley still your race leader, and now Gall through the middle off the exit of turn number 2. Eric Gall will put the 22E up front. Josh Bradley in a second spot. Caden Wessels going up on the top side. Levi Vanderweyde staying pinned down low. We'll get lap traffic with the 19C Endurance. He'll stay on the low side of the track. Everybody will tiptoe their way around that 19C machine. And the caution is going to come out. Caution coming out on the race surface. Caution will come out on the race surface here in our Hobby Stock AE feature. Sebas McGraphics of Sanborn bringing you the Hobby Stocks great start to tonight's AE feature. That on top of the Papa's Party Pack?
He's going to get $50 in the pocket as well.
How about that?
He's got to hang on, though. There's 12 laps to go.
A lot can happen in 1 lap in a Hobby Stock A feature. We're going back. Green flag racing. USRA Hobby Stocks back under green. All through the middle. Probst down low. Bradley up top. Corey Probst going to come out the leader. As he makes his way off a 2 down the backstretch, Jason Bradley slows and gets off the track on the backstretch in that 20B machine. And it looks like the caution is going to come out.
Well, Corey Probst got one whale of a jump there on the restart, man, taken out to that lead. Tough break as the caution flag comes over the raceway. Devin Van Veldhuizen going around. Going back to green, 3 laps down, 12 laps remain in this Sebas McGraphics Hobby Stock A feature.
And as Joel mentioned, a lap not complete, so Eric Gall will go back to the point. USRA Hobby Stock A feature back under green. Bradley staying on back of the 22E of Eric Gall. Corey Probst will stay down low in that 75C machine. Gall will have the runners. We got one off the track at the back of the pack and top side of turn number 2. Looks like he'll rejoin on the backstretch. Eric Gall, your race leader. Gall with the race lead, followed by Probst and Vanderweyde and Wessels. Your top 5 early. USRA Hobby Stock A feature. The Hobby Stocks presented by Sebas McGraphics of Sanborn. As Eric Gall with the race lead in the 22E machine. Probst in that second spot. Bradley charging up top. Caden Wessels going along with Josh Bradley on the top side. Josh Bradley was sitting in behind that 75C of Corey Probst for 3rd position. Levi Vanderweyde working to the inside of Caden Wessels for 4th spot in the running order. And Brandon Jurens looking to charge into the top 5 from that 6th position. Eric Gall, your race leader. Gall with the race lead. Corey Probst has him in his sights, working on that back bumper, the 22E. And lap traffic with the 19C Endurance, holding his line down on the bottom side of the track. The 22E of Eric Gall, your race leader. Corey Probst, Josh Bradley, Levi Vanderweyde, Caden Wessels, Brandon Jurens, and Dustin Gull-Branson looking to make moves in that 6th machine to the inside of Jurens. They're going to take away that 6th position. Branson will set sights on the back of the 8 of Vanderweyde. Vanderweyde and Branson will go down the bottom side. Gall with Probst right behind him, running 1 and 2. USRA Hobby Stock A feature. Halfway this time by, it's Gall and Probst, 1 and 2. Eric Gall and Corey Probst, Josh Bradley, Levi Vanderweyde, and Brandon Jurens here top 5 with Dustin Gull-Branson lurking on the bottom in the number 6 machine. Eric Gall with the race lead in that 22E, followed by Corey Probst. Josh Bradley, Levi Vanderweyde, Brandon Dustin Gull-Branson, Wessels, Travis Vandertop, James Adams, USRA Hobby Stocks as Corey Probst looking for the lead down low underneath Eric Gall. Gall will hold him off in that 22E. Probst will file in behind with the lead car down on the bottom side. Eric Gall and Corey Probst running 1 and 2. And the caution going to come out. Caution will fly on the speedway. Caution coming out here once again in this Hobby Stock A feature. Todd Ewell going to pull into the Lyon County Chiropractic Adjustment area.
Looks like we got a right front tire down on that 11T Langer's Bar and Grill out of Sheldon, Iowa.
Sebas Graphics of Sanborn bringing you the USRA Hobby Stocks here at the Rapid Speedway. Eric Gall leads them back. Green flag racing here tonight. Opening night at the Rapid Speedway back under green. Eric Gall and Corey Probst up on top. Josh Bradley on the low side along with Vander Whitey and Gall Branson. Bradley will move into that second position. Josh Bradley up at a second. Corey Probst working side by side with Bradley for that second spot. Eric Gall still your race leader, and Probst will get second back from Bradley. Gall, Corey Probst, Josh Bradley, Levi Vander Whitey, Caden Wessels, your top 5 in the field. James Adams coming through in the 3J. Adams neck and neck with Gall Branson for 6. Vander Whitey looking for 3rd to the bottom of Bradley. And Levi Vander Whitey is there, a bit of contact as they come off the 4 down the front stretch. Corey Probst making the pass for the race lead in the 75C. Corey Probst in the 75C, your new race leader. Levi Vander Whitey off the track. He's got a flat going off of 2 and down the backstretch. 2 to go this time by Corey Probst with the race lead, and the caution is going to fly for Levi Vander Whitey with the flat tire. Vander Whitey in the 8. You saw that contact coming down the front stretch, going off into 1 and 2, and then Vander Whitey off the track in 2 and off the backstretch.
Well, and what a move by Corey Probst to jump out in front. He kind of had him set up. He was chasing around the high side, then dove inside coming out of 4 and slid on by. But here's a big discovery. Here comes the 20B car of Josh Bradley coming to the work area. Left rear tire looks like they're working on. Here comes Levi Vander Whitey to the Lyon County Chiropractic Adjustment area. Lyon County Chiropractic brings the adjustment area to the front stretch here. When your car needs some work, you go down to the adjustment area. When your body is needing an adjustment, you go to Lyon County Chiropractic on Highway 75 here in Rock Rapids.
Couple of drivers that were just in the top 5. I dare say we've got Hobby Stock madness here tonight. AdvantageRacing.tv, you got a up close and personal look here. Look at this left rear tire change. Boy, that's a great shot from AdvantageRacing.tv on that left rear tire change. Corey Probst will lead him back to green. We got a green-white checkered finish coming up. Hobby Stock A feature back under green. Probst with the race lead over Eric Gall. Dustin Gall Branson looking inside. Caden Wessels for that 3rd spot. Gall Branson is there to take 3rd position away. White flag coming out this time around the 75C of Corey Probst, your race leader. Dustin Gall Branson working on Caden Wessels for 3rd spot. James Adams goes to the top side of turn number 2 and slows. USRA Hobby Stock A feature checkers fly this time by. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be the 75C of Corey Probst. Corey Probst takes it home tonight in the 75C. Eric Gall running in that 2nd spot. Caden Wessels coming home in 3rd. Dustin Gall Branson 4th. Dylan Vandentob 15th to 5th tonight. For your Hobby Stock A feature, Sebas Graphics, Sanborn, Iowa. Bringing you the USRA Hobby Stocks here at the Rapid Speedway. As Corey Probst going to give the left side a little love down in Pizza Ranch Victory Lane. Comes to us from Brewster, Minnesota, 8th to 1st tonight, the 75C of Corey Probst, your A feature winner. And we'll take it down to Pizza Ranch Victory Lane. Joel Viss with some words from tonight's winner.
Well, thank you, Jay Kelly, down here in Pizza Ranch Victory Lane with Corey Probst. Corey, we're used to seeing you in southwest Minnesota racing up in that area, but we're glad to see you down here in northwest Iowa. That was a hell of a race.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. I didn't know if I'd be able to get up through there with it being heavy. You know, I usually like it when it dries off a little, but the car was working good. I usually run IMCA stuff, and they changed all the rules up on our springs and shocks, so I just kind of wanted to come do some testing. And it's pretty good.
It looked pretty good out there. Well, you actually got a really good restart. You passed Eric early in that race, but a caution came out. Then you kind of had to go into chase mode and really try and work to get back by him.
Yeah, it was really tough. He had the preferred lane on the top side, and it seemed like his car didn't want to get up and going very good on the restarts, and I figured that was going to be my chance. Otherwise, it's going to be tough to get by him, you know, so it all worked out.
Well, it definitely looked pretty good out there. Like I said, you got on the inside. You got a good drive off of 4, took the lead, and then just set sail.
Yeah, try to keep them behind you then.
Well, congratulations. We hope to see you back here in northwest Iowa again this year.
You bet. Thank you.
Corey Probst, your hobby stock winner.